Oh my gosh, it was such a bad night's sleep last night. We got to camp and obviously camped at the viewpoint in between Lassen Peak and Mount Shasta, so it was a gorgeous area where we camped, and it was near picnic tables and things like that. So we cowboy camped, but about 11:30 at night a car pulled up, and he must have had a dog or something, but I thought initially he was just having an argument with someone because there was lots of shouting going on, but I think he was calling his dog. I think his dog must have run off and got lost or something. So that kept me awake till about midnight, and then I was constantly on high alert, and it was so hot as well in my sleeping bag, so I was constantly unzipping my sleeping bag and trying to cool down, but then conscious that I was lying on the floor and all these little bugs could get me, so I was like zipping it back up again. So when the alarm went off at, what time did the alarm go off this morning? 3:30. I was shattered. I was like, I don't want to get up. But we did leave. We did leave at 4:30 this morning after coffee and breakfast, and we are well on our way still to do a 30-day. So we've got to try and do 30 miles today. That's our goal. And the sunrise is just starting to light up all these mountains. It looks really gorgeous. So pretty this morning. That's Mount Lassen over there, and it's just catching the first rays of the light. And then over here in the north we do have Mount Shasta, if you can see that. There we go, just about there. So that's Mount Shasta, which is about 115 miles away from where we are right now. And we have a trail register. I've not seen one of these for a while. It's all going well this morning. It's not even 9 o'clock and I've done probably about 10.5 miles, which is great. So I'm certainly on track for doing this 30-mile day today. I don't know if I've mentioned it before in previous videos, but oh my goodness, I'm having so much pain with my feet and my ankles, and my knees are starting to hurt now, and I'm putting it down to mainly my shoes. Obviously, I think I've shown you pictures before that my shoes are really wearing down, so I should get them tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'm really hoping that that will fix that problem as soon as I get those. And I think it is an element of obviously increasing mileage as well, so I know I'm not naive to think that it's just my shoes. But I have just got to a wonderful monument, which I'm going to show you in a second. But this is overlooking the views where I'm going to carry on walking in a minute. It's all through Hat Creek Rim, and it's where I've literally been walking all morning, so I'll show you the views as I go down. But I have to show you this, oh, I can't begin to tell you the architecture. I hope you're sitting down because you're going to be astounded. It is utterly amazing. It is just a sight to be seen. You know, to walk nearly 1,400 miles, you know, it takes my breath away. It really does. No, in all seriousness, this is the communications facility, and it's on the top of here, the viewpoint, but it was a random little thing to come across. has been so hot today. It's like being back in the desert again. It is so strange. We've kind of got used to the cold, or when it's sunny it's usually quite chilly because we're at such higher elevation. But today is, oh my gosh, I have been so hot. The baseball cap's out, the factor 75 sunscreen's on, even though I'm like bright red in the face. That's just the heat, not sunburn. It is absolutely boiling. So we stopped for lunch and we have done 20 miles, and that was before 1 p.m, which we're really proud of. So we have another 10 to go. And there was a guy called Magic Man on trail at mile, well, today our mile 13.5, which is where there was a water cache, which was nice of somebody provide for us. And he turned up. He had like a pickup truck thing, and in the back of it he had a cooler with cool drinks in it, Gatorade, water. He had some cakes and biscuits that were homemade, lollipops, random little first aid items. Oh, he's such a sweet guy, you know, to provide trail magic so far out. And I was like, oh, do you live nearby? And he's like, no, about 400 miles away. I was like, have you got anyone hiking the PCT? No. Have you hiked the PCT? No. I was like, do you mind me asking why you actually do this then? You just drive all this way. And he was like, because you guys are the most grateful people I've ever met, and he knows how much it is appreciated. And that's why he does it. So, Magic Man, thank you very much. It very much is appreciated, especially on a day like today. It was a lovely bit of enjoyment that we were not expecting. And especially with the temperatures being so high today, it was certainly lovely to get a cool drink. So thank you so much. So I'm going to carry on. We've got about another 10 miles to go. And it is about 2 o'clock, so we took an hour for lunch. So hopefully we will get into Burney for about 6 o'clock. That's the plan. Just around the corner from the 30-mile point. Oh my word, what a day it has been today. I am absolutely boiling hot. It has been, I think it's been one of the hottest days that I've experienced on trail, and that includes the desert. It has been absolutely scorching. It is about 6:30 now, just after 6:30, and it is still hot. I'm still boiling hot. And the sun's starting to go down a little bit, which is good. But oh, I had to stop mid-trail as well because I just got swarmed by mosquitoes as well. So I've ended up having to put insect repellent on right at the end of the day. So I've been bitten probably about 7 or 8 times. So like, I was having like a proper little sulk. I got all hot and bothered, then attacked by mosquitoes. My feet are hurting, my ribs are hurting again today. I feel like I'm having a right little moan. But on a positive note, I bumped into somebody today who I saw probably in my first couple of weeks on trail. And it was so nice kind of seeing someone from so long ago and recognising each other. It was really nice, and it kind of reminded me of seeing an old friend who was never really a friend, because I only ever saw him for about 10 minutes at a water source. It's random, but it was like we'd been best friends forever, and that's what I love about the trail. Everyone's got such great camaraderie with each other. It's great. And I saw a hummingbird. So I keep getting surprised by them because they usually pop out when there's no water as well, but they're beautiful to sit and watch. So I'm just coming around the corner now from my 30-mile point. Yay! My first 30 mile on the PCT. I made it eventually, and this is the PCT that goes along here now. And what I am going to be doing is going here to Burney Mountain Guest Ranch and going to treat myself to a cool beverage after a very long day, and we're going to camp there too. You're getting excited over the gin.
What is a protein puck? It's a vegan bar.
It's a what?
Sunflower, butter, coconut, almond, protein puck.